Okay, so it's been a bit. What am I doing? Besides recording this, catching up on schoolwork, trying to land the new job, trying to set up a Knights of Columbus Council Hall in my parish. Attempting to help with the formation of men in my local church community. I feel like there's a definite lack of forward agency, first agency amongst, I don't know, modern men in the world. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Trying to figure out what I'm doing with this whole YouTube thing. And trying to be a perfect model for myself and everyone around me of what Christian life is supposed to be. I'm sure the sound of traffic around me is a wonderful thing for all of you, whoever bothers to watch any of these. This bridge is pretty cool. There's a whole lot of graffiti everywhere, urban art. At some point we'll go and take a look at all of it. Some of it's kind of weird. Some of it's not so great, but what do you expect? It's graffiti. Why am I doing this? Why am I recording videos that I'm not entirely too sure that anyone will watch? Why am I talking about faith and how it fits in the world? Why does anyone try to do anything? I can honestly tell you, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know why. I don't know to what ends. But I'm sure we'll figure all that out together. Sorry for the shaky cam. I'm walking on railroad tracks, as you can see. What else am I doing? I'm in a choir. I sing Gregorian chant, all in Latin. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu mulieribus. So I do that. We're trying to start a professional Latin choir for, I don't know, the whole diocese, I guess. I don't really know. Trying to do that in conjunction with some of the young trads from one of the local universities. Just trying to do good works. Trying to figure out my place in the world like everyone else is. What our calling is, the vocation. In particular, what that means with my life as a Knight of Columbus. Fun fact, if you trace my line through my father to my great-great-grandmother and then find a way to trace that back to a merchant from Barcelona who had 7 sons, from there you can technically trace my line to the Crown of Navarre. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to say I'm a prince or anything, or that if the right 30 people die, I'll inherit a castle, but one could hope, I guess. Well, shouldn't really hope on that. But yeah, it's a thing, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not really too sure what's going on or where any of this is going. I just know that when there's no one else to talk to, there's you. Whoever you are. Whoever is out there in internet land, out in the greater digital world. But I'm not an entertainer, I'm not a host, not a talking head, I'm not a professional of any kind. I'm just here with you. It's really how everything should be. We kind of have lost a sense of camaraderie and community and family in the world. The individual is a beautiful thing. The individual is able to accomplish much. It only takes a single man to change the world. It's been proven many times. But individualism, not always the best thing. When we become too dedicated to our sense of self, to the sense of safety, to the comfort of who we think we are and how we think the world should be, when we get a little bit lost, it's when we begin to lose sight of all the things that matter outside of ourselves. There's that nihilistic view that what's the point of anything if we're just gonna die anyways, and all this stuff is just transitory and you can't really bring the material with you into whatever the next life is, or if even a next life exists. That view is problematic because it means that there's no intrinsic worth to anything. There's no greater purpose for any of our works. And I can't stop anyone from thinking that's true. But I can tell you that I've been that person before. And when you're that kind of person, all you really find is a disconcertedness with reality, sort of a loss of sense of worth in the self. The outlook becomes very bleak. There's no projective reality beyond what's immediately around you anymore. And then, you settle into a kind of malaise, lose the will to be. I would rather have a supernal, elevated sense of happiness. I suppose one could say a naive joy about reality. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? So, I gotta live for something more than material comfort. If you live only for material comfort, then what should be pleasing to you if you lose all those things? If you lost everything, you found yourself sleeping on a fishing dock in some cruddy industrial district of some filthy city, out with drugs and bed bugs, and half your things have been stolen and life's a mess. no reason to go on. Some people would think. But so many times there are stories of people have done such great things with so little. And I figure, what's the point of life without doing great things? What calling do we have in all of this if nothing matters? What's the point of finding joy in a pointless world? So, I guess I might challenge you to see what's more in life beyond all this. What is there more than success, than notoriety, than pleasure, than safety, than agency? What more is there beyond that? What life of greatness are you called to when the material world falls away? Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I don't think anyone watches these anyway. So, I don't know. If you are out there, if you see what I'm doing, if you like what I say or don't like what I say or whatever, you know, tell me something. Dare I say, like, comment, subscribe. It's nothing important on this channel. This is just kind of a weird sort of vlog thing. But, you know, you got a friend in me. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.